gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. We have an awful lot of gameplay for the first time in quite a while today. I think probably, when was it? Was Team of the Season wasn't last week, was it? I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember the last time we had this much gameplay to talk over, but we do. Foot Champs has gone very, very well for the first, I think, 7 games I think I've played so far. Spoiler alert, we've won 6 of the 7, so we are currently 6-1. I think I'm 6-1, I might be 7-1. I think I'm 6-1, yeah, because I've got 8 wins left to get to goal 3, and if I get there with time to spare, we will continue. I'm raging a fair bit, to be fair, but I'm still keeping my head to a certain extent. Rivaldo has started turning up for me a little bit now, which is decent. There's 2 goals in particular right at the end in the final set of clips. That's a great goal from my opponent. That was completely against the run of play. I think 3 of the 7 matches so far have been taken to extra time, maybe even 4 of them. And 1 went to penalties. And as you know, I don't lose penalties, so yeah, we won that one. But there's a bit to talk about gameplay-wise at the end of this. One extended clip that goes on for a little bit longer than normal, just because there's something in this game that really triggers me. And it's not scripted to a certain degree, but it is at the same time. It's a weird one. So Kizar says, De Ligt, De Jong and Tagliafico. Maybe try that holy trio. You're right, to be fair, you are. Tagliafico, I think, is it a live card? 84 rated left back. De Ligt is the 92 rated centre back. And De Jong, who I've just done a review on, who is absolutely brilliant, by the way. Central midfield player. Yeah, that would be a really godly trio. I say that. I don't know how good that Tagliafico is. But there are other ways around that. You know, you can get an icon left back. There's Roberto Carlos isn't that expensive, really, for the baby one at least. But I don't know. I do want that De Jong card now, but I don't see the point. It's stupid, really, because I do see the point because he's brilliant, but I don't see the point because he'll only ever come on as a sub. And for right now, I don't really bring on central midfield players as subs. I only ever bring on Mertens, Tevez and Ibra. I've been bringing on Baresi as a central midfield sub because I've gone back to my old ways of Skriniar, Handanovic in goal. I sold Donnarumma. At least I've tried to sell him. I don't know if he's actually sold yet. I'm a bit annoyed I didn't save this. I just didn't see the head movement at all. It just didn't move. And I'm so good at saving penalties. It's probably the only thing in FIFA, apart from that and time finesses, the only thing that I'm actually good at is saving penalties, and it annoys me every time I don't save one. We're 3-3 in this game, and Nainggolan hits the post right at the death, but thankfully in the 118th minute, I say thankfully, Tevez gets through and scores, so not thankfully at all. We lost the game. It wasn't against the run of play necessarily. The stats don't tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It was a little bit more even than what that suggests. That guy had a lot of shots, granted, but they weren't threatening. I didn't even notice that guy was playing 5 at the back. But yeah, they just weren't that threatening. But you know, it is what it is. So an option for left wing is Pavel Nedved with 4-star, 5-star, and high medium. He is a right-footed player. He is. You're right there. You're not wrong at all. We've talked about this in a lot of episodes. Not that I'm saying you need to watch more. What I'm saying is he's been on the radar for at least 40 episodes. So it's not like that was a great effort. Unlucky off the bar, and then that one wide. We really should have scored that. This was a very difficult opponent, by the way. I had very little in the way of chances. Possession-wise, he dominated the play. I was very, very lucky to get a break where we managed to pop one in. Baresi plays it to Rivaldo. Great save from the keeper. Baresi coming on as a sub, by the way, is actually a breath of fresh air. It's a shame that I'm going to need to submit him to get Crespo. I could submit Rivaldo. We were lucky to score that right at the death. Baresi with the goal, incidentally. He's come up clutch there, and I think he gets an assist in this game as well, because you've already seen the defeat. We lost 4-3 in the last minute. So you know full well we win the rest of these games. I think Baresi gets an assist somewhere. We concede there in the 100th, and I thought the game was over because, like I said, the guy was just absolutely dominating me. And we've done just enough here to get the ball to Fabinho, who gets lucky, plays it to Baresi. with energy to spare, plays it to Steven Gerrard, and Gerrard has been scoring a lot more for me recently as well. And here is that penalty shootout. I've already missed twice, which is not great, but I managed to sort of read what this guy was doing. He was looking to one direction and then he'd switch it last minute, and it just became very apparent as to what he was doing. He kept moving his goalkeeper right over to the corner that he intended to stay at as well, which was really, really foolish and confusing. I don't know why you do that. Like, why would you move the goalkeeper to the corner? You're just going to stay in. I'm just going to aim to the big gap. I don't understand. But, yeah, Nedved's on the radar for sure. Christian says, I know I'm probably too late for you to see this, but with the rate that you're getting icons and high-rated cards with keeping your coins, you will be able to get Prime Ronaldinho, R9, or whoever when his SBC comes out. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Christian. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think it will be that difficult for us to go and get Ronaldinho. I don't really care about R9. I mean, obviously, probably going to be a good player. Same with Pele, Maradona to a certain degree. I'm not really bothered about those. Ronaldinho, look at that for an effort from Rivaldo. Good effort, off the bar again, and then Rivaldo pokes it away from goal. Just one of those sort of fail moments more than anything, hitting the post twice. But Ronaldinho's prime icon is probably the only thing that I really care about, SBC-wise. Maybe Thierry Henry. Look at the state of this at half-time, by the way. I've literally just finished playing this. 63% possession. Okay, not that many shots, to be fair, because he was a very good defender, but I was all over him. Second half, and then for some reason I couldn't get the ball for the first sort of 20 minutes. I don't know how that works. I don't understand how the game can shift that dramatically. Like, I'm absolutely dominating the game. We go into the second half and I can't get the ball. He scores to make it 2-0 and then he can't get the ball. Like, I am all over him. Rivaldo with an absolute banger to make it 2-1. And then the guy started wasting time. As soon as he scored the second goal, he was adamant on wasting time. And I managed to get Carlos Tevez in an advanced position with about a minute left of stoppage time. And I scored to make it 2-2. And I started screaming at the monitor. I was calling him all sorts of names for time wasting. I was karma this, karma that, C-word this, C-word that. I was literally laying into him. He can't hear me, obviously, but yeah. And then straight into extra time, and I just asserted dominance, really. Rivaldo with an absolute banger again to make it 3-2. Really, really good goal, that one. Butragueno with his 5-star weak foot. Agreed, Lee Cohen. Butragueno is actually a player that I wouldn't mind trying. I don't know if I would want to put him into the team permanently, but he's looked good on paper, but again, that's probably going to be an SBC that comes out in May when no one cares anymore. And then that guy rage quit when we scored the fourth. TVM, I want to be your friend till the end. Like, that's fine, but his name is Chucky Doll. I don't really want to be friends with Chucky. I've got Chucky in my living room, actually. There's a what would you kids call it? A model, I guess? A figure? A model? I don't know. It's like he's there holding a knife and holding something else in the other hand. I forget what he's holding. But yeah, there's a big horror theme in my house. And Disney, which is a very strange combination. Goal was disallowed because Gerrard collided with someone after shooting, so it was a foul. Classic FIFA right there. Thank you, Alex. I've had a look back, and I believe you are correct. Gerrard takes in the last game, by the way, Gerrard scored an absolute banger that was disallowed and very nearly cost me the game. I've looked back at it after reading that, and yes, I think you're right. Gerrard takes the shot, and the leg in which he takes the shot with, right, he's kicked the ball's sort of 2 or 3, 4 yards in front of him by now, and then the leg follows through and kicks the shin of a defender. The defender stumbles a little bit, doesn't fall over, just stumbles. Ball ends up in the back of the net. Keeper's bewildered as to how that's happened, and then the referee blows the whistle and says it's a foul. I mean, in real life, not a foul, is it? But, FIFA logic. So, we're 1-0 up in this game, right? We score an absolute worldie with Mahrez, and I'm thinking the guy's going to quit. No, he's not, because what? The game wants him to score. That's what. This is the extended clip in which I want to talk about, right? I am trying my best to get rid of the ball. I'm sent this short to the guy right in front of me, and he's played it out. I played that short to the defender in front of me, and he just kicked it out of play. I've sent that long. He plays it short. It gets intercepted by Kondogbia. I've got no complaints about the finish. Time finesses are in the game. There's no point moaning about it. I score my fair share, so yeah, it's a good finish. The game wanted that guy to score a goal. They may as well have just put one on the scoreboard and been done with it. Thankfully, Steven Gerrard pops up with an absolute screamer again, makes it 3-1. And then we go on to actually rip him a new one, and we get another goal, and it's Rivaldo into Bergkamp. Good football from Bergkamp. Unlikely angle, but we score. The guy presses pause, and he is out of there. But at 2-0 up, right, that guy scores a goal that was 100% against the run of play. But not only that, I'm not moaning about that. I'm moaning about the fact that EA wanted that guy to score. And I feel like that happens in not every game, but every now and again, you're comfortable. You are so comfortable. All of a sudden, you can't put a pass together. Every pass you make goes straight to him. Every direction you aim at, it goes the other direction. And your players just all of a sudden slow down to feel like bronze players. It happens far too often. And it's a problem in FIFA that is deliberately put there to give the losing player an advantage so that they don't stop playing the game permanently, basically. It's there to help bad players. And it's so frustrating because that costs games. And it shouldn't be in an e-sport ready game, right? We went on to win the game. Why am I moaning? It's just because sometimes you won't go on to win that game. You know, if I'd lost my head from conceding that, who knows? He may have scored again, and then I would have struggled. It would have gone to extra time. He would have nicked one, and he would have won the game 3-2, and I'd be here with 5-7 instead of 6-7. But alas, we are not. We are 6-1 right now. So, not doing too badly. Not doing too badly at all. It's all downhill from here, though, right? So, we have some packs to open. I've decided, because I was going for this Crespo, and I still am, to a certain extent. I don't know, there's conflicting things in comment sections which makes me question whether I should actually be doing it or not. So, let's go to Crespo. Have a little look-see. I think I've already submitted something. Oh, hang on. Where is he? Have I gone past him? Has he gone to the front? No. I'm confused. Don't tell me they've auto-completed it for me and they want me to spend a thing on him. No, there he is. What's wrong with me? So, I think I've completed this. Yeah, I've got that to send off to be completed. I had to buy Gunn, the inform goalkeeper, and I think I had to buy Borja Valero and maybe... and Porto as well. But the rest of it was basically there. So, I mean, essentially, that SBC has cost me about however much Gun is plus an extra 2k. So it's cost me about 18,000 coins to complete that. We get a rare Electrum back for it. It's not too bad. The main thing for me at the moment is the comment section is full of people saying things along the lines of, you've got Tevez, you've got Ibra, why do you want to go and get Hernan Crespo when you already have two players who are not as good, but I mean, like, up there, you know? I mean, arguably Ibra is better, but he's up there for sure. And you're right, to a certain extent. I don't really know why I'm going after Crespo when I've got players like Ibra and Tevez sat on the bench unable to do things. And someone, I forget who it was, Raymond, says people are struggling to get Ibra and Tevez into their teams, and I'm sat here with icons coming out of my ears, more than capable of fitting Ibra into the team without changing, with changing only minimal things. And I'm hell-bent on getting a different striker there. Like, at the moment, I can't really fit Ibra. I mean, I can, but I suppose maybe I could. I could put... No, I can't. I don't know how you'd fit Ibra into that team at the moment, because Mahrez and Fabinho sort of screw things up a little bit. Maybe there's a way to do it, I'm not sure. But, you know, it wouldn't be that difficult for me to fit Ibra or Tevez into the team. But I'm hell-bent on getting Crespo there. I mean, arguably, I could no, again, I don't know how I would do it. I was going to say, if I get Crespo, maybe I could get Tevez in there and play Tevez as the left side. But I don't know. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. I really do. But I like Ibra off the bench because he gives me something different. I don't know if I would like Ibra in every situation. You know, like Crespo can do it all. He's a very versatile player. He's good in the air. He's good on the deck. He's got skills. He's got the weak foot. He's quick. Ibra doesn't necessarily have everything. Yes, he's good in the air. He's not that quick. He's not very agile, despite having 85 agility. He does have the skills, of course he does, but he just gives me something different off the bench. Carlos Tevez tends to be more of a left wing coming on for me as a sub. Mertens is sort of dropping down the pecking order very, very quickly. At the moment, Baresi is a very good player to bring on instead of Litmanen in the middle. I really like him, but I'm going to have to give him up in order to get Crespo, unless I give up Rivaldo to get Crespo, and then we look into a different left wing altogether after selling Bergkamp, which is definitely an option. But I think I'm still gonna continue with Crespo. I'm gonna power through with it. If I decide in the future that I don't want him, like I said, I can put him into a different SBC. The issue for me at the moment is the only left wing that I can think of getting. The only left wing that I would love to get is Ronaldinho. So I suppose if it comes to it, we wait for the Ronaldinho Prime Icon SBC. Because at the moment, like, I'd love Figo, wrong side. I'd love George Best even more than Figo, wrong side. So I want Mahrez in the team. Mahrez has scored so many great goals for me recently that I can't not put him in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to submit this now and pick up the Rare Electrum. That's not me fully committed to the SBC, but, we're sort of half committed. We have a lot of packs to open as well. I've decided to rinse all of my non-rare golds into 2 rare gold player packs. Now, I'm going to be very annoyed if at 6 o'clock today EA release upgrade packs, but I just can't see it happening because of the sheer number of sort of leagues that are in these future stars. There's just too many of them to release upgrade packs. We might get an 82, but I don't really care about that. So we've got a lot of 2 rares, and then at the end we've got a Prime Electrum and a Rare Electrum, both tradable. The whole point of me doing these 2 player packs is to hopefully get something high rated. I don't really care about packing a future star in them. I mean, if I get one, then awesome, right? But I'm not that bothered. I literally want boards, and that's all I care about. If we can get 84, 85 rated players, then happy days. We'll keep the duplicates if we can swap them out. If they are untradeable duplicates, then just for the purpose of this being quick, because I need to go back to playing games and then completing Team of the Week predictions, I'm just going to discard them. Not that I would recommend it. If you've got time to do it, then keep them. But so far, nothing, which is fine. And nope, nothing again. I mean, I wouldn't mind one walkout in these. What we got, 10 or so, 11 I think I did. But you know, a couple of boards would be just as good. I think that is going to be tradable. It is, which is cool. Yeah, so we've got 8 left. If we, like I said, one walkout would be amazing, but if we could just get a couple of boards, I'd be very grateful. Informs would be nice as well, actually. Just non-walkout informs, just 80 plus up to 83, something along those lines. I think there was another, yeah. Great Ghost says, I told you, Prime Crespo is an animal, and he will be worth it. You'll love him. So, whoa, but I'd wait until next Weekend League rewards, because some cards are overpriced right now. Yeah, I agree. Some cards are definitely overpriced. I won't be like overpaying for him. I've been using that guy to review De Jong, actually. He's not that bad. Not that I'd take him into Weekend League or anything, but he's been decent for me. Haps. Not too bad at all. So, yeah, next one. Not going to get anything. Give me a board. Here we go. We're going to get a board here. No inform, which is fine. Brazil striker. It's going to be Gabriel Jesus. I mean, at the beginning of FIFA, that's fantastic. Right now, not so much. Sells for about 5-6k, I think, still. Not that we can sell them, but he's an 83 rated player, which is decent. Few more left to open. Come on, give me a walkout. No walkout, that's fine. Give me a board. Give me a board. No board. Brilliant. Yeah, I am definitely going to complete Crespo. It'll come in handy. I mean, if we can eventually get Crespo and then maybe Ronaldinho on the left, then that would be fantastic. I mean, ultimately, if it turns out that I don't like Crespo, or in the future I want to swap him for, Ibra, then either Crespo drops to the bench, Ibra comes in permanently, or Crespo goes into Ronaldinho's SBC or something along those lines. So it's not the end of the world. Just getting Crespo doesn't necessarily mean we're stuck with him forever. SBCs will continue to roll out and we can just keep swapping them. So far, converting all these non-rare golds into rare golds has been pretty useless. We've only got one board so far in 9 upgrade packs, which is bad. Very, very bad. I mean, we've got a lot of rare players now, just in case they release upgrades, but that's been terrible so far. 2 more 2-player packs to open, and then we get onto the tradables. No walkout in this one, and no board again. So it's going to come down to the last 2-player pack to really help us out with... that's a duplicate, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, I just used him, actually, in an SBC. Luckily, actually, because he was untradeable. So this is what it comes down to, 2-player pack-wise. I'm really hoping for a board in this one. Not expecting a walkout. Just a board, please. No walkout, as predicted. And it is a board. Right, cool. No inform board, but that's fine. Don't be a duplicate. It's going to be Lamar, is it? No, it's going to be Coman. That's fine. I don't have him. So 83 rated. Again, would have been better if it was 84 plus, but 83 will help us towards that 83 rated SBC. And we have Prime and Rare Electrum. These are good, though, because, you know, base cards for some of the future stars are actually silver. You get silvers in these, so there is a decent chance out of one of these we could pack one. Unlikely, but you never know. We'll do the Prime first because you get more rares with the rare. So no walkout and no board, which is very unfortunate, but so we'll just skip that and save you time. It could be Mendy, though. It is Mendy. It's not a bad pull. We get a couple of Dutch players in here. I don't know if they're still worth anything. I mean, you know, he sells for about 1,000. I'll take that. Just drop it down to 1,000. And we do have a Bolton player in there as well. I'll try and sell him for 800 if I can. Anything else worthwhile in there? Nothing whatsoever. So we'll just put that in the club. All comes down to this. Of course, at 6 o'clock today, I'm sure we'll get something else, whether it be another icon, whether it be another... I mean, in theory, there should be a future star player today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, theoretically, because Wednesday's Team of the Week, Thursday's rewards and marquee matchups, so they come out of packs Friday, so they should just do them Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But hopefully we'll get a few other things as well. Here is the Rare Electrum. Come on, be good, be good. No walkout. It's been a while since I've had one of those. And we get boards, though. So, hey, be 84 rated and I'll love you forever. Illaramendi, get in. Illaramendi, I'll take it. When you're celebrating an Illaramendi in a pack, you know you've had a bad day when it comes to packs. But, you know, recently my pack luck has been very, very good. So I'm not moaning. We've done well. And we'll continue to do well, I'm sure. Illaramendi, Bruno Fernandes, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Put them on the transfer list because you never know. Hopefully we get upgrade packs. I would really, really benefit from some upgrade packs. Just going to open one 125k pack with coins. Can you imagine? I'd love to. I really would. I had to stop myself on my main account from actually doing that because it would have just been a complete waste. So, Humble Begin is not a problem. Rising Talent, not a problem. The icon is going to be Baresi, I think. I'm tempted to put Rivaldo in, but Baresi just makes sense. Because, I mean, theoretically at least... I'm bringing on Baresi as a central midfield player. Why don't I go and get De Jong and bring him on as a central midfield player if I'm going to bring one on? So at least I can get... I think this is the ultimate... Oh no, it's a rare... it's a 100k pack. Right, so we should be able to complete this. We'll get a Prime. I'll have a quick look now to see if I can complete it with what we've just packed. But, I mean, I'm not too bothered if I can't do it with what we've got now. I mean, I probably will be able to do it with what we've got now. It's just a case of the informs, I think. I was hoping to pack an inform just to save me some money, because we need 2 informs to complete this, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. So, let's get Pizzi in the... Wait. And there we go. 5-2 for Sula, and that is the 83 rated team complete. I think this is probably going to be the only one that I do for today. We've just done the... we did the other one we submitted a second ago and open up the whatever pack it was, Rare Electrum. We get a 45k pack for doing this. I will open that and end the episode. I had to buy Jonathan Tah, Bender and Sula. You just saw how much Sula cost me. It was 5,200. Jonathan Tah was only 1,900. In fact, I probably could have got him a couple of 100 coins cheaper, but I couldn't be bothered to go and search for him. And then Bender cost me 1,200. Again, I probably could have got him for about 1,000. We had Illaramendi. We had all these Portuguese players in the club already. The 2 informs, one of which cost me 14 in Fidel. I think he's currently in packs right now. And I think this guy might be as well. 15,000. So both of those together under 30k. I've done really well there, to be fair. We've used a couple of 84s, but it's not too bad. We'll submit that. So we're not doing too badly. If we go back very quickly before we open that and check, we've done those 2. Those two are easy. We've got the icon down, so that's 5 done. We'll have 84, 85, 86 left to do. The 86 rated team, I think I may have to wait for rewards because I don't really want to go and spend... it's a little bit like whoever said just wait until... His Grey Ghost said you might want to wait until next weekend league. I'm not going to wait until like the week after, like this week coming up now on Thursday, these rewards. I think I'll probably wait until then to get it done, just in the hope that we pack something decent out of the untradeable packs. The way that I'm feeling right now as well, actually, I may go for rank 1. I've said that. I probably won't. But yeah, we don't have... I mean, we've got 85 rated players and things like that. I may use those to complete the 85 or the 84 rated team and then just have to buy the entire 86 rated team. We'll wait and see. In the meantime though, to end the episode, we are going to go and open that 45k pack. We've sold Donnarumma and we've sold Imers or whatever. Yeah, that's how you say his name. So Donnarumma's for 47,000, bought him for 49, lost a bit of tax on him, it was like 2,500 or whatever it is. So all in all, we probably lost about 4k on Donnarumma, and that was to play with Baresi from starting position for a few games. And of course, that silver player's gone as well. Got a bunch of these I could probably replenish the club with. There we go. We use Baumann, of course. Do we use any of these? We've got a Glick. I think I've used a Glick. Yeah, we've used Glick and Pizzi. So there we go. We've put some 83s back into the club. We can use those in the 84 rated SBC. So I don't think I've ever packed anything good from a 45k pack, but if you have enjoyed the episode, you know what to do. Hit that like button, it really does help me out a lot. Thank you very much for the support on the series, as always. And come on, EA, sign us off on something decent. It's not a walkout. Can we get a board at least? I never get boards from 45k packs. They are the worst packs. I would prefer to open a rare gold pack than I would open a 45k. It's just trash. The whole thing is trash. Look at that, 80 rated. Lovren is my best player. Well, that says it all. That says it all. I mean, ultimately, I've not done that SBC strictly for the pack. I've done it to sort of, you know, check one off the SBC. So it's not that big a deal, I suppose. But, you know, you never know. Tomorrow we might sort of knock out that 84 rated team. That will give us a 50k pack. I think I'll try and do that. But if you have enjoyed today's episode, like I said, hit that like button. It really does mean a lot to me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And until then, goodbye.